Bridget, today we're in a $2+ million home. Highland Cabinetry actually provided the cabinetry. It is an absolutely amazing home, luxury look across the board. And then they've actually utilized our slim shaker with some custom accents, with some custom coloring, and then some additional white oak accents that they did in here. This kitchen is just knock your socks off. What do you think?
It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning.
Think you could cook in here?
I would live in here.
Live in here? Gotcha. It's pretty amazing.
Well, let's take a look around, see what really makes this home special.
That'd be great to take a tour of this house. I'm excited to see what else is here.
Me too.
Huge island. And he actually painted that a custom color. So it's like an olive green color. That's not one of our stock colors. He actually matched the colors of the island with the hood. And then he brought in some white oak detailing in the kitchen.
He did great with the contrast.
Well, these darker green colors are starting to become so popular right now, and to see it next to the dove white, it doesn't really shrink the space, which is nice. It's actually just a nice pop of elegance, and I think that's the look that they were looking for in this particular house. And I love the way that the slim shaker looks. This house is a little bit of a farmhouse look, kind of a modern farmhouse, and having that transitional styling with the slim shaker really dresses it up and gives it that luxury feel. That's not a stock option that we offer, so he actually custom cut the glass in, and he said that he had to cut every single one of those individually out. He added lighting, and then he painted the inside of the cabinet for a specific color. Wow. That matches everything else. Very, very unique concept that he did, and really pulled it off well. I always like seeing the trim between the upper cabinets and the lower upper cabinets. That actually allows you to have such a better detail finished look, and definitely more of a luxury look. So,
gives it more depth, kind of brings everything together.
It does. We're just outside of Sedalia in Colorado, so it's a pretty amazing home site that this home sits on. This house is listed just over $2 million. I think 2.1 is what he was saying, and the views out of everything is fantastic. So sitting in this kitchen, it's nice and bright, nice and open. We have 10-foot ceilings, so yeah, it's really coming together well. And I love the waterfall edge that he has here. They match the grain, so they really did a great job of that waterfall transition. What a spectacular kitchen. This is amazing, isn't it?
Could cook some meals in here for sure.
So what we're seeing more is definitely these bar areas that's coming in here. One of the things that we did in our own kitchen was making sure that we had the open shelves and creating a bar space, and whether or not it's for cocktails or a coffee bar. The refrigerators are kind of moving out of the main part of the kitchen, and we're seeing the refrigerators actually pulled off in between the living areas and the kitchen itself, and it's the same thing we did in our kitchen. So we're seeing that a little bit more transitional, so you can come and get drinks and you're not interrupting the main flow, even though this kitchen is so darn big.
The quality, the craftsmanship, everything put into this, you can tell there was a lot of love put into it.
And he built, this is kind of a young man that's building this home.
Yeah.
A1 Building Concepts. It's pretty amazing what the work that he's done in this house. So he's used our cabinetry throughout the entire home. It's really neat to see this level of home with our cabinetry in there. Highland Cabinetry, we see it in anywhere from about $500,000 homes all the way up to $6 million houses. And it's really into how it's put in, the custom touches, the builders and the dealers that we use, the ability for them to do the custom colors, the custom touches, and then figure out different trim detailing really makes it feel like an amazing kitchen, and a luxury kitchen at that.
It's very luxurious.
Yeah. So with this being put in a $2 million home, they still have the full benefits of being able to come down to our warehouse and pick up parts and then finish it out. So if they want to shift on the fly on the site and say, hey, I want to do something a little different, a little more luxurious, they can come down and get additional materials from us and really kind of create that look that they're looking for. So let's talk about design a little bit. So what we're seeing around the ranges is we're seeing the use of really, really big drawers for pots and pans. And then you see that on either side of the range. And then that allows you to not have to open up doors and then do pull out, accessories. It's all right there. We put this in our kitchen and I love it because I can just reach in, grab a pan, and I'm cooking quickly. So that's a very big trend in design. And then next to that, you do little cabinets for utensils and some little things. You can put your bowls and stuff in there. And with this prep sink so close, you can put some different things in there for the prep sink as well. So when I was talking with Austin, the builder, he was mentioning that he utilized the slim shaker cabinets at Highland, and then he custom made this upper section and matched the paint. And it's a perfect match. He did a great job here. He's added in some white oak shelves and built an upper top. So you don't have to just use Highland Cabinetry in kitchens. You can use it in the entertainment centers. You can just kind of mix and match, add some custom elements, and pull this whole look together. With such a big fireplace wall, this looks amazing.
Yeah, ties it in too to the kitchen with the natural oak as well.
That's nice. It brings
Love
that cabinetry right out into here, which you hadn't seen for a lot of years, and I think it's coming back. So they were actually talking about utilizing the Euro in the laundry room.
Oh, cool.
So we've got a brand new European line. They used kind of a white oak looking European cabinet. So that's a frameless box with the flat panels, and again, gives it that touch of modern. And then they finished off all of the ends and finished everything out, making it look really, really nice and finished. So you take a normal European flat panel, add a little bit of trim work and paneling, and then it gives it that nice finished look.
It looks really clean too for a laundry room.
And that plays off of the kitchen. So they utilize this. This is the same color that they used in the hood and also the shelving in the kitchen. So it really kind of brings it together. A couple of great touches in here. So again, they went full shaker cabinetry. So this isn't even the slim shaker. This is our regular white shaker. And then they utilize some cabinetry a little differently. This would normally sit on the top, but they left this open to kind of put stuff there, and then it gives you a little drawer that you have in here for makeup and stuff. Yeah, a little different use of that cabinet, which is awesome. And then always good to have a fair amount of drawers.
Always. In
the vanity. So, and you notice that you just start loading stuff in there, makeup and stuff like that. And even as a guy, I load my cabinets up quite a bit. So good to have a fair amount of drawer space. I also like how tall that is. Nice little splash area. Because typically in your mirror you get splashing in here.
I do like that.
So I like that this is actually a little higher.
Keeps it a lot cleaner too.
Yep. So that's the linen cabinet. It's a nice place. So then now you got a place to put the towels.
Nice little view from the bathtub.
So they've changed up the colors in this home quite a bit. And we're seeing more and more of that, is that each of the areas has its own individual look. And this is gray shaker. We've used now dove white. We've used white shaker, gray. I saw blue, all in the same house. We're seeing that quite a bit.
It's pretty cool because even though they're different colors, different styles, it doesn't look weird, right? It somehow all blends together really well.
Yeah, it does. And you don't, your mind doesn't even pick up on it. I'm looking for it specifically, but it matches the area of the home. So it looks like, again, another color.
Yeah.
As we come down into the basement, we're in the Modern Slate color, which is a great kind of that dark gray color, a little bit of a translucent stain. And then they brought in the white oak shelving, that floating shelving. Looks really, really nice.
I love the backsplash.
Yeah, they used the unique backsplash here. Yeah, it kind of played off of that kind of champagne bronze, and it plays off of that a little bit in there. And then into the quartz as well. So nice functional basement bar area. And then last but not least, it looks like we've now transitioned to the blue. But we pulled in the champagne handles with the blue color, so that's a good transition. Gives it that little bit of a modern touch and that transitional styling that they're looking for. What an amazing tour of this house. Special thanks to Austin with A1 Building Concepts. This home is amazing. All the work that he put into it, he's done a fantastic job. What are your final thoughts?
Pretty spectacular.
Yeah, ready to buy it?
Yeah.
Good.
Sold.